I was truly inspired by the story of Sir Edmund Hillary. He was an adventure icon. It led me to do a lot of adventurous travel, and that's one of the reasons why we're doing an Oyster, so that we can spend this latter part of our years being adventurous and going to some of the farthest, remotest places in the world that a lot of them you can probably only get to with a sailing yacht. Hi, my name's Stuart and my partner Lana and I were building an Oyster 745 yacht. Our plan is to do a circumnavigation around the world over time.
Stuart and I are very adventurous, and we've had a lot of exciting things that we did together. So as we retire, we thought, what's our next adventure going to be? So why not sail around the world? That sounds pretty epic.
We are from Canada. We have an adventurous background. My background is skiing and running and high altitude climbing, and we're super excited about our next adventure, which is going to all the remote adventurous places around the world. Lana and I are endurance athletes, and we were inspired by the story of Ernest Shackleton and his endurance yacht, and his great story of survival and exploration, and by endurance we conquer.
One of the last cool adventure that Stuart and I took together was crossing South Georgia Island. It was important for us to do it together because we named our boat Endurance. Ernest Shackleton was the chap who originally did this crossing, and it was an epic crossing. We relived that, and we hauled sleds, and we camped on ice glaciers and climbed mountains and fell in crevasses and got taken out of them, and made the journey back to the boat and sailed our way across the Drake Passage back home again. That was an epic one.
We are new to sailing, and that's part of the reason why we chose Oyster. I did do a skipper's course, but really the reason is because of the types of products they have to support the events and all the things that Oyster can do for us, particularly as we're new to sailing.
What has inspired me to proceed with an Oyster yacht is the freedom I'm going to have with this specific model we're building. It's exciting to know that we'll get to explore parts of the world where no 745 has ever gone before. And to be able to do this journey with my partner and our family is icing on the cake.
We chose a 745 Oyster yacht because we think it's a perfect size for us. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's nice because it provides us with crew separation for us. Because of our lack of sailing experience, we want to have 2 full-time crew, so it provides an opportunity for us to have them and keep them full-time. And I think it's the perfect size yacht for the type of exploration and adventure that we want to go on. Most of the experiences or adventures that I've gone on in the past have typically been me going away on an expedition with others, often with strangers, people that I've never known before, and I meet them along the way and often don't have much to do with them after that. So I was inspired by the stories that I heard from some of the friends that did some sailing into some more remote areas, because it provided an opportunity for us to spend real quality time with friends and family and have them along as part of the adventure. So I think that's really a neat part of the Oyster ownership. We can actually have these great adventures, but do it with people that are really, really dear to you. The areas and regions we're most excited to explore is, say, the North Sea area, up into Svalbard and northern Norway, obviously the eastern Mediterranean, Croatia, Greece and area, and also areas like French Polynesia, the Polynesian part of Pacific, down and around New Zealand, the Great Barrier Reef, Australia, and up into Indonesia and Malaysia, those areas that are really quite unique.
We want to do a long, extended circumnavigation because we're both adventurous. So rushing through the process is not what we're really looking for. The journey and getting there and experiencing all the wonderful things along the way is the adventure.
There's lots of things that I personally looking forward to, but I think to just sit in the evening quietly as the sun goes down with the waves lapping on the boat in a beautiful bay would be such a really rewarding experience. Sometimes just the solitude of just sitting in such a beautiful location that's rare and seldom if ever gone to. Just the two of us, or maybe the family, just sitting there playing a game of cards on it, just having a glass of wine or whatever it might be. Yeah.